The infamy of Canada's residential school system and their legacy is all too well known. Abuse and violence leading to long-term psychological damage for generations of First Nations people. And those are just the survivors. Now there's new research that shows thousands of children died in the residential schools, at least 3,000, probably more. As CTV's Scott Cunningham shows us tonight, the survivors on Vancouver Island say they will always remember those who never came home.
The images are old and worn by time, but for residential school survivors, the feelings they invoke are still fresh.
A lot of the things that people talk about happened there as well. And it frustrates me that a lot of us didn't survive.
A tragic legacy of abuse and violence can now be underlined with death. A research project funded by the Truth and Reconciliation Commission confirms at least 3,000 Aboriginal children died while attending the schools.
The question we want to know is, where are they? Where are their graves so we can find them and bring them home?
Oh, it's extremely painful. I can feel the emotion come up.
For the chief of British Columbia's largest First Nation, the numbers cut deep, but they are no surprise.
I know of 3 cases in the residential school I attended, Cooper Island Residential School, where the families have never seen their brother or their sister.
Research shows the majority of children died of disease, such as tuberculosis, but others died for reasons the church never explained. One was Jerry Thomas's brother.
And they said he hung himself. I said, no, how could he hang himself? He was an A student. He was ready to graduate. He was ready to leave. And after he died, they made all the students go upstairs to the gym, look at him hanging there.
As old wounds are reopened, there is a renewed effort to heal them. Staff at a specialized center for residential school survivors say now is the time to speak up, remember, and move forward.
I'm excited that the data is there and that all of Canadians can understand the horrific things that happened to these children when they went away to these schools.
As 3,000 children are remembered and mourned, it is likely just the beginning. Researchers expect their work will uncover more names and more bodies. Scott Cunningham, CTV News, Duncan.